YouTube, it's your girl Honey. I have not done this compatibility before, and I know it is shameful, and I'm so sorry. You guys have been asking for this video for like 6 months, and I have slept on it. I'm so sorry, but it's here now. Better late than never, eh? But anyway, look, this is probably one of my most favourite compatibilities for Aquarius. This is going to be Libra and Aquarius compatibility, but I absolutely love Libra and Aquarius together. I think they make a very wonderful match. Can we also bear in mind that our planetary placements in our birth charts always make a massive contribution to our compatibilities with our partners, our love interests, our spouses, whatever. It's not just about the sun signs, you know, when it comes to whether you can work with someone, but we're going to talk about just the sun signs today and how it kind of works. Please check out your birth chart. You might be a Cancer moon or something, who knows, Aries moon, who knows, but these things make a massive contribution to who you are as an individual. Go on to astrotheme.com and you can get a free birth chart right there, okay? So this is about Libra and Aquarius compatibility. Libra is the co-ruler to Venus. Venus is the planet of love, relationships, lust, yeah, let's go with lust. And Aquarius is the planetary ruler of Uranus, the things that are unconventional, very weird, you know, very different, okay? And Libra is a air sign, that's the element, and so is Aquarius. Aquarius is also an air sign. Libra is the 7th house ruler on the birth chart. The 7th house represents house of others, houses of relationship, partnerships, contracts. Uranus is the house of networking, your associates, people around you, things like that. So they definitely do, they are in harmony based on the fact that there's a wonderful trine between Aquarius and Libra. Libra trines Aquarius, and that's what creates the harmony with these two together. So what is Aquarius person like with a Libra person? And do you know what's so mad? Like, I've got 2 Libra friends and they're both dating Aquarius men. My 2 Libra friends both have their Venus in Scorpio and their partners have Venus in Pisces. Like, it's a lovely, lovely fit, you know. So for them it definitely works, and you know, your Venus is also a massive contribution to how you are in relationships. Like, I actually like dating Aquarius as well, but Aquarius needs to have their Venus in Pisces for me to kind of work a bit better with them, alright? But anyway, how is Aquarius with Pisces? Aquarius is a very unconventional sign. They do things very, very different compared to everybody else, alright? I've said this many times in my Aquarius videos. Aquarius energy is seen as emotionally detached. This information can be found in all astrology books. It can be found on all online websites. It's something that is Aquarius energy. Whether you are an Aquarius sun sign or moon sign, it does not matter. It is that energy. You haven't got to relate, alright? But you do need to understand that how you express yourself, how you express you love others is unconventional. Why? Because you are ruled by Uranus. Unconventional, different, spontaneous. Alright? Different. That's all it is. So, you know, how you might express to your Libra partner that you love them would be maybe coming around the house and just chilling out, you know. But it's very different because Libra, they have a different type of showing love to you. And what I found is a lot of Libras tend to express their love, and it's like they teach Aquarius how to be more softer, how to be more gentle, you know, when dealing with them. And most times it does tend to work because Aquarius is a fixed sign, alright? They are not the most easiest to compromise with because they are fixed. It's what they say and that's what goes, you know, and who they date tends to follow them. They tend to lead in their relationships because then they don't compromise very well, alright? And when it comes to Libra, who tends to have to, you know, work around Aquarius, it kind of works because Libra is also, I look at Libra as being quite clingy. in their relationships, because they are the ruler of the 7th house, which is about relationships. So you might meet a Libra that goes from relationship to relationship to relationship, because that's just how they tend to work. So when they get with the Aquarius has a different way to look at relationships. And we have not got to live together for us to work. So I'm saying, we have not got to do this or wear a white dress at our wedding. We have not got to do that for it to work. That is typical Aquarius. And the thing is with Libra, Libra is fascinated by how different Aquarius and out there is, but Libra likes to put things, likes to show Aquarius, this is how we work in a relationship, because Libra is about us, others, we, right? So Libra will work on making Aquarius a bit more softer, more approachable, and work on how they can be better together. So I don't look at 10%. I don't look at Aquarius energy as being the most romantic type of energy, but I look at Libra as being one of the most romantic types of energies, because they are ruled by Venus, which is the planet of love and relationships and all that jazz, right? So there's a lot of teaching from Libra, and what Aquarius tends to teach Libra is, you know, not everything is, you know, so wonderful and great. Like, we've got to be realistic about stuff, because Aquarius is a realist, alright? And Aquarius is very, very logical, and what it teaches Libra is, look, like, you're away with the fairies, come back down here and think. Because the thing is with Libras, they're the scales, right? So they're very imbalanced. They can be very imbalanced. It's about maintaining a balance. And Aquarius comes in and helps them to be balanced. You know, don't be too over dramatic, or don't be too over loving, don't be too under loving. Like, be in the middle. Like, work with me here. That's Aquarius energy. Now, what can be kind of frustrating is, Aquarius has a very bluntness to them, and they can appear to be very, very cold in how they say things, like, how can you say that? You know, they are just they put shock factors on their words at times. And, you know, they might say something that might really hit a Libra, kind of. They'll say something that might upset a Libra, and Aquarius doesn't really mean it in a bad way. They just said it how it is. And, you know, and Libra will take it in a sensitive kind of way, and they'll be quite upset about it. But the thing is with Libra, you know, they will ask to communicate about it now, and Aquarius is so fixed on the fact that it's not offensive. Like, why are you even asking me about it? Aquarius is like, fuck this shit, this is ridiculous, you know. And how Libra behaves is, alright, fine, I'll talk to you about it another time. And they'll go away, and they have to go away and think about it, and they're getting in their feelings and overthinking the situation. But they come back, and when Libra comes back, they come back in a better mindset. So they don't come back still angry about stuff. Do you know what I mean? They come back and they're ready to communicate, and the problem is literally resolved, and that's it. That is it, you know. When it comes to sex between these two, because they connect, because their signs are in harmony, it makes the sexual experience a lot more enjoyable. It may not, the thing is, your sex always depends on what your Mars is in as well, because that will make it a lot more different. But yeah, it all depends on your appetite, you know, your Mars, so you got to bear that in mind. But it definitely makes the sex a lot more enjoyable. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is actually a really good partnership. I do like Libra and Aquarius, and also it's mad, I forgot to mention this, like when it comes to Libras, they are very, very patient, because they do a lot of thinking about making decisions. They're very like, oh, I'm not sure if I should go left or right. They have to think about things. And the things with Aquarius, they're very slow moving, but they also like to think about how things would be in the future. So with these two together, they tend to end up talking for a very, very long time. And for me, a very long time is anything longer than 3 months. Alright? You know, I'm an Aries. I don't waste time. I don't have time. Alright? But Aquarius has time. And what's so wonderful about that is Libra has the time to wait for Aquarius. It's not even just waiting. It's just, I want to make sure this person, as Libra is going to benefit me in any particular kind of way. And Aquarius looks at it like, how can I implement this person or put this person in my future? Because they are always about thinking ahead of time, right? So they do a lot of thinking. A lot of times people, Libras and Aquarius, they become friends first, and there's not really much sexual chemistry in the beginning until, you know, towards the end, which is usually like in a whole year's time, you know, before they decide to change their relationship from friends to full-blown relationship. Also, I forgot to mention Aquarius, like I said, is very unconventional, so their method or their style of sex are going to be a little bit different. I've mentioned this in my Aquarius videos before, but they tend to be very, they might be into like a fetish, might be into feet, toes, you know, stockings, who knows, there might be a fetish there, but, you know, with Libra, their method, they would probably have a lot more foreplay before, because it's all about setting the mood and putting their candles out in the house and making everything just feel very comfortable. And Aquarius would really appreciate that. Like, what I noticed with Aquarius households, yeah, it's not the most like tidiest of households. I'm not saying it's messy or dirty, but it's not when you compare it to a Libra's household, there's no comparison. Libra are all about looking good, you know, looking fly. So they like to present themselves in the exact same way. And every time I've gone out with a Libra guy, his house is always very, very, very tidy. No matter what time I come, anytime it's tidy. And it's presented in a very feminine kind of way, but I love it, you know. And they definitely learn a lot from each other, especially with how they like to have, they like to live in their homes together or even separate. But Libra teaches Aquarius, look, let me make your house more, you know, presentable, you know. And Aquarius will teach Libra, look, man, you haven't got to have this here. Don't worry about that. You know, just leave that spilled drink over there for a second. I'm joking. But you get my drift. Like, they learn from each other. So, overall, this is a wonderful compatibility between Libra and Aquarius, and I would love to hear your experiences dating a Libra if you are an Aquarius, and I would love to hear your experience dating an Aquarius if you are a Libra. So I will see you guys on the next one. I got there in the end, alright?